Hi viewers, good to meet you once again. It's Louis Das from English Easy Louis channel. Wishing you well. How are you all? I have planned to complete the minimal pairs in this video. So far, we have seen the different sounds, vowel sounds and consonant sounds in minimal pairs, and there are two more categories: consonant sounds in minimal pairs, vowel sounds in minimal pairs. That's what we looked at in the previous videos with regard to minimal pairs. And in this video, I am just going to complete the remaining two categories: minimal pairs in initial consonant sounds and minimal pairs in final consonant sounds. So I told you at the beginning of this session or the minimal pair session, there are four categories involved in minimal pairs. The first one is vowel sounds, the second one is consonant sounds, and the third one and the fourth one that we are going to see today, they are initial consonant sounds in minimal pairs and final consonant sounds in minimal pairs. So once we complete this, in my next video, as I had promised you already, I will come out with the 44 English phonetic sounds, and then from then onwards you will become very clear in your minds that the pronunciation may not be the problem for you in the coming days, provided if you keep speaking constantly using all the techniques that I have shared with you so far. So without wasting time, let's go into the video of today's session and continue to subscribe my channel, my dears, and increase the views and give your comments. And once again, I sincerely thank each and every one of you who have been supporting me throughout my career, and continue to do that so that it would be encouraging to me to release more and more and uploaded and upgraded videos in the days and months to come. So come, let's go into today's session. Right, so minimal pairs, and then I have written here initial consonant sounds. Initial consonant sounds. Now there are 24 consonant sounds in English. There are 24 consonant sounds in English and 20 vowel sounds. Altogether there are 44 sounds. We have already dealt with the vowel sounds as far as minimal pairs are concerned. But with regard to 24 consonant sounds, we are not going to look at all the 24 consonant sounds together here, but with regard to minimal pairs, what are the consonant sounds that are there in minimal pairs for us to understand the words and the sounds correctly in English. Okay, so that you have to keep it in mind very clearly, my dears. Come, let's go. Now look at this initial consonant sounds. So in minimal pairs you have certain words that will have a consonant sound at the initial stage of words, different words. And for example, see the first one I have written here, F and P. F and P. This is Fa and Pa. Fa and Pa. You will have the similar letter. See, you will have the similar letter as far as F is concerned here and P is concerned here. So how do you pronounce these words? Fast and past. Fast and past. Fast, past. But don't confuse yourself with the vowel pronunciation. If you go into vowel pronunciation, vowel sounds, this becomes the vowel sound A. Okay, and this becomes A in past. Okay, that you have to be very, very clear. Now we are concerned about the consonant sound, and that too initial consonant sounds. Okay, now listen to the next pair. This is K and G. But then in phonetic sound, this is Ka and Ga or K and Ge as far as these words are concerned. See, you have the English alphabets at C, A, and this is pronounced as K, consonant sound, K. And G, look at this word here, game, game, G. So similar alphabet and similar pronunciation, similar alphabet, but this in phonetic, this is Ga, G. So game. Look at the third one here. See, T and D, Ta and Da, Ta and Da. See, look at these two words here, to and do, to, d. Understand? See how interesting they are. See, so to and do. So I have underlined the sounds in black marker here, so you can easily understand by pronouncing. So by looking at these words, it is easy for us to pronounce the words and stress more where the underlining is done. Okay, go to the next one. This is Va, V, Va, and this is W, Va, Va, Va and Va. See, Wow, Wow, and this is Wow, Wow. See, again this is Ga, G, and Wa, Wa. Gate and wait, gate and wait. And look at this one here, H, Ha, H, H, Ha, and then R. But the words here, hat, see the same alphabet is here, H sound, Ha, consonant sound, hat and rat, rat, hat and rat. So at the beginning of this word, consonant sound, initial consonant sounds we are discussing now. So just keep it in mind. The next one here, R and Ra and Va, R and Vo. See, rich and which, rich and which. See the pronunciation. Next one, Ja or Ij, Ja, and then J of course in alphabet, but this is pronounced as Ju, Ju. J, Ju, Juar. See, and this is Ja, Ja, Ja and Ju. The pronunciation is Ju, but look at the alphabet here, Y. This is not at your, but we have been pronouncing these words as your university and all that. But the real pronunciation for this one is here, this one is Jua, Jua. This is Jua book. See, and then the last one here. W in alphabet, but in phonetic symbol, phonetic sounds, it is Wa, Wa, and then Ha. See, where, okay, where, and then this is hair, Ha sound, Ha sound. So this is more or less the list of words that we have in minimal pairs as far as initial consonant sounds are concerned. Okay, dears, you understand? Very simple, very simple. So hereafter you should have no problem at all in identifying the phonetic sounds and symbols, and then even in pronunciation you should be able to pronounce the words correctly and speak fluently. And that's what I would and I am expecting, and I have been expecting from you all. Okay, that's more or less the initial consonants. Now we go to the next list, and this is final consonant sounds. You have the stress plus sound that would come at the end of the word, at the end of different words. And there are certain pairs in minimal that you see now, same Ka and Ga is here, but this is initial consonant and this is final consonant. Look at here, Ka, Ga, and this is back, K, Ka sound here, back, CK, and here it is bag, bag. Ga sound is at the end of this word. So final consonant sounds, back and bag. Look at this one, M and N in alphabets of course, but in phonetic symbol, phonetic sounds, it is pronounced as see, am, this is an, see, Look at this pair here. D, D. Similarly with the initial consonant sound, but then depending upon the word, the sound is at the end of these words here. See, hat, hat. If you have the H pronunciation, this should be underlined here, hat. But this is final consonant sounds, no. Hat and had. See, hat, ta-da, d, ta-da. And the sound, see, this one would come. Next one, s, z, z, sa, za. See, buzz, buzz and buzz. Buzz, buzz. Understand? See, very simple. And then unk, unk and unk and see, thin, thin, think, 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 thin and thin. This is thin. You can add even K also, think. You can say here, think. See, think, 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 and then thing, thing. See, ink and ing. Okay, next one. See, ja and g, g, ja, edge and g. See, edge, 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 edge and edge. The stress is and the sound is at the end of these words. And then finally we have, you remember what is this pronunciation in phonetic symbol? This is cha, cha or ich or ich. Then she, or chi you can say, not she but chi, chi. So along with this e sound is added here. So this is chi and this is ich. So catch, church, so we say no, catch and ich, and then catchy, chi, chy, chi, catchy. See, very simple. So these are the two list of words, my dears, we have in minimal pairs and initial consonant sounds, the list of initial consonant sounds here, and then the list of final consonant sounds here. So hereafter, whenever you come across these sort of words, you should remember they are minimal pairs, whether depending upon the pronunciation, the sounds may differ. If the stress is given on the final syllable, it should be final consonant sounds. If the stress is given on the first syllable, it is first initial consonant sound, initial consonant sounds. But if the stress is given on the, if the stress you are asked to give on vowels, look at the vowel letters or look at the vowel symbols as far as the phonetic pronunciations are concerned. Okay. So this is it, my dears, on minimal pairs. So we have completed all the four categories in minimal pairs. This is trying to help you to go through all these minimal pairs and then pronounce the words correctly, and then try to identify and underline all these words when you are trying to speak or even read. When I was suggesting the development or the confidence that we should have in spoken English, what did I ask you to do at the initial stage? Do you remember? I told you, go and stand in front of the mirror alone and start speaking louder. Start speaking louder. Even you have a small paragraph like, even you have a small sentence like. So try to read those sentences aloud and watch out the movements of your lips. Watch out the movements of your lips. Automatically, you will hear the beautiful sounds coming from your mouth, my dears. Because once you are thorough, once you are clear, once you are confident about the pronunciation of the 44 sounds in English, certainly you are not going to make any mistakes in pronunciation, which means that you are competent, you are efficient. That is the kind of a and encouragement. That is the kind of a security that I can give you. Of course, I am going to give you a lot of suggestions hereafter, but as far as minimal pairs are concerned in English, so try to keep this in mind. Go through the list of minimal pairs, try to find the words, underline them, and try to pronounce them. Try to pronounce those words and make use of these words in your speaking, in conversation, so that you would become an efficient speakers or efficient speaker of English. So I wish you all the best. I hope you would use these minimal pairs in your conversation, and certainly they are going to help you in your efforts of trying to listen to yourself and then helping the others also to listen to you a good English. Good English. If you remember, when I released the shorts in minimal pairs in my previous video, I was trying to tell you how can we build confidence. How can we build confidence in spoken English? And I suggested about 4 ways. One is to listen. What did I say there? If you remember very well, and if you had listened and if you had watched that video, you could recall it once again. Go and watch my video there. Listen. The more we listen to English words, the easier it will be for us to speak. And the second one I told you, what was that? Practice. The more we speak, the more confident we will become. See? And the third one I was explaining to you, don't worry about making mistakes, because none of us are perfect. Have confidence, use minimal pairs, and speak good English. We are all striving for that perfection, my dears. See you in the next video. God bless you. Thank you very much.